The tradition continues. Rod Meloni becomes Rod the Builder this year. He is trying to coax a holiday icon out of a block of ice. Here is Rod Meloni.
Karen, my dad used to say, you should go to the bowling alley because you can't break anything there. That's a little bit how I feel as we're here trying to carve a nutcracker out of a block of ice using a chainsaw. This is not easy. That's all I have to say. I've been trying desperately to follow the template, but stick with us. We're going to get to 6 o'clock somehow, some way. We'll be back in a minute from Kellogg Park in Plymouth.
It's one of our favorite days here at Local 4 when Rod Meloni becomes Rod the Builder.
Yeah, and so this year, the challenge is ice carving. So let's check back in with Rod. He's over at Kellogg Park in downtown Plymouth. And Rod, I'm getting word that you've had a little bit of trouble with some of the equipment there. What's going on?
Rod, this is my nutcracker. We're cutting out the stuff that's not supposed to be here. And I'm getting there. But I am dangerously close to making lines that don't exist, and I'm a little concerned about that, so I'm trying to be a little bit more delicate. Clinton Rich is over here, and check out what he's done. See, it actually looks like a nutcracker over there, unlike what I've got going here. But I'm going to continue working here. Sir, any thoughts on what we've got so far?
It's pretty good.
Oh, please stop.
Take a little out right there.
I know. I'm heading there next. I'm concerned. This is the spot that's worried me from the beginning. This is supposed to be a sword, and this is not. And boy, I'll tell you what, that's delicate work. I'll tell you what, I'll give it a little shot here. Take it all the way through. We tried this out. We built a local four earlier, and with some success. But,
now, can you hear me, Rod, over the chainsaw?
I hear you, Karen.
Okay,
yes,
I want to know two things. One, is that hard? Are your arms tired from all that chainsaw work? Because I don't typically chainsaw. You know, it's funny. My arms aren't tired, but yes, it is kind of tiring in that there's a lot of shifting and moving. And we don't do physical labor in what we do, and so yes, there's a little bit of that. It gets taxing after a while, and I'm not even sure once we break out the tools where you're supposed to craft something. I'm not even sure where I'm going to begin with that. But for now, we're just going through the heavy lifting and see what we come up with.
It looks like
we're having a good time. This is Kellogg Park out in Plymouth.
Well, I believe in you, Rod Meloni.
In Plymouth.
All right, good luck out there. Do not hurt yourself or anyone with that chainsaw.
Thank you.
Black Friday isn't just about shopping here at Local 4. It's also about watching Rod Meloni struggle.
It's kind of like a fun thing every single year. Rod's a good sport. We know that. Going way outside of his comfort zone for our amusement, right? And for your amusement. Well, there you go. He's at it again. Ice carving. Let's see how he's doing. He's out there in Plymouth. Rod, what is that supposed to be? I thought you said it was a nutcracker.
Well, here's the thing, Rod. He gave me a template, and I think you can pick a nutcracker out of that, and for my money, that I can go home now, right? Until you go and take a look at what he's doing over here, and then you realize that there's like a person inside that ice. And for the life of me, I am uncertain how to get there. But Clinton, that looks spectacular. What is the secret to making it look like something other than a template? He's not hearing me. He's busy working over there making the sword. But the bottom line is I have got to start reducing the outside to make it look like a person or a nutcracker or something. But so far, as you take a look, I have the front here, but I got miles to go. So I'm going to break out the equipment now and see if I can't make this come to life a little bit more. I was so delicate trying to make sure I get all the lines right. We're home. We're good. Now the rest of it, now we're getting into the danger territory. So next time we come back, we'll see what it is that I can do with the finesse part of this.
We think you're doing pretty good, Rod.
We'll be checking back in with him in a little bit. Ron, thank you.
Let's look at this. Rod Meloni, a chainsaw, and a block of ice. It is a recipe for entertainment or disaster, or perhaps inspiration to young people everywhere.
Let's check in on Rod's progress. He's traded in a chainsaw for some other tools there. It looks like he's covered in shavings of ice. Is it getting any better? Nope, doesn't look like it.
You know, I'll tell you what, Everett, here's the thing. This is supposed to be artistry, and of course, I never claimed to be an artist. Clinton over there, if you'll take a look at the difference between mine and his has actually come to life. Clinton, tell me a little bit about what you do to make something like this come to life.
It's all about the layering, pushing layers back, like the hair and the face goes back from the nose, just getting the depths, getting his chest back so that these straps pop out.
I get you, okay.
That gives it the 3D look.
All right, well, I'm working on that. Let me just hop in here and cut this like that. And that's what we're talking about, right?
Just like that.
All right. So we're making progress here. And I know I'm not going to finish in time, but Clinton can help me with that. There we go. So I'm beginning to get some layering and maybe try and get this thing to look like a nutcracker here in the next few minutes. What do you think?
I'm actually pretty impressed, Rod. I didn't think you were that good with the chainsaw.
I think you should just stick with the template and just say that that's what he did, you know? All right, Rod, thank you.
All right, we'll be checking back.
Well, this is one of our favorite days here at Local 4, not just Black Friday, but it is when Rod Meloni, the reporter, becomes Rod Meloni, the builder, Rod the Builder. And this year's challenge, ice carving a nutcracker.
And I have to add to that, in warm temperatures.
Yeah.
Because I had a feeling when he booked this, they had this great idea. I thought he thought it was going to be kind of chilly over at Kellogg's Park in downtown Plymouth. But things are a little warming up all around there. How you doing, Rod?
I'll tell you what, I'm tired. In plain English, I'm tired. Take a look at this. I really have tried to bring this thing to life. I mean, I've been cutting and being very judicious. This is my meager attempt at success. Take a look at what Clinton has done over here. Clinton Rich, who is our professional ice carver, and that's what this is supposed to look like. And I have been duly shamed because he brought to life a spectacular work of art. Clinton, tell me, I mean, you talked about layering and all of that, but this is so much more than just a little layering. What is the artisanship here that you've been up to?
I just do my best to shape it the best I can and put some detail on there and make things pop out.
And make it come to life. I mean, that's the thing. There genuinely is this thing, this being in there, and you just have to sort of bring it out.
Yes.
I am too timid. I was too timid. I mean, I'm good with trees and giant blocks of ice, but I was way too timid, fearing that I would hack off the sword or something like that, and so therefore it looks very flat.
You just needed a little more time.
Yeah, right. Well, I could be here till Christmas, and it isn't going to change anything. But you have been fantastic, sir. Thank you so much. We had a great time, and well, we gave it a good shot here, but the man is genuinely the man and deserves the kudos that he gets. We want to thank you. Name your company again?
Clear Cut Ice Sculptures.
Clear Cut Ice Sculptures, and he makes these professionally for golf courses, for anybody who needs one, right?
Yep, any party, anything.
And we want to say thank you to the Plymouth Ice Fest for taking care of us today, giving us the opportunity to be part of their Christmas light program and ceremony. But that is what it's supposed to look like. You can ignore this. Forget this. This is sad. It's a very meager attempt, to say the least. Back to you guys.
No, Rod, I think what you should say is that yours did look like his, but because of the warmer temperatures, that the 3 dimension just melted to 2D.
Yeah,
that could be it.
We're not working in 3 dimensions over here.
So, hey, Rod, is that going to be on display then for folks for the rest of the night? It's going to be like by Rod Meloni, so people can see?
For what it is worth, yes, it'll be here for the next couple of days. I have a hunch that Clinton's going to come out here and maybe make something out of this so that we can at least say that we had some modicum of success.
Well, a big congratulations to both of you. It's always fun to see you take on some challenges out there. Put the chainsaw down now and relax.